be with you. I had an experience earlier this year I want to tell you about. I have 6 little kids, and we went to Target. My wife and I took them to Target. And we saw the game Hungry Hungry Hippos. You guys remember that game? We went home and we played it for a while, and I thought, this is what our politics is like. It's a game of high-stakes Hungry Hungry Hippos. When I was 2 years old, a young man in Utah stood at our convention and said, 18 years is plenty of time for somebody to serve in Washington. Well, even accounting for inflation, 36 years is enough. I want to know where our leaders have been. When I was born, our national debt was $475 billion. It is now $15 trillion. That's a 3,000% increase. Where have our leaders been? We've known my whole life that Medicare, Medicaid, Social Security, the welfare programs of this country would overwhelm everything else we do, and that is happening now. In Utah, they're closing down military bases and moving things around, while at the same time, we refuse to address the long-term issues of this country. Now in Utah, I wasn't involved in politics until 2008. I got interested because I realized I'd actually have to live through the abuse of the full faith and credit of the United States. So I stepped up and I ran, and I won. And I worked on 2 things that were important to me. Pension reform in the state of Utah. Richard, you know this. Pensions are crushing states all over this country. And we said in Utah, no more. And we are the first state in the country to close our defined benefit system and move all of our state workers, police, fire, everyone, to a defined contribution system. Yeah. Because 30 years from now, when nobody remembers who I am, Utah is going to be a different place. We need leaders who are looking down the road and taking their eye off that Hungry Hippos game board to make decisions that will matter decades from now. We did the same with Medicaid. We're the first state in the country to cap Medicaid spending. I ran that bill. And to put Medicaid on a sustainable path. They said it couldn't be done on pensions. And we took on every union in the state with 4,500 people protesting at the Capitol, and we did it. They said it couldn't be done with Medicaid, and we did it. This is the time, the best time to be in government. Because reality is not negotiable, and it's on our side. And we can do it. We have a unique opportunity at this time in our history. Because we can choose, and the choice is stark. Do we continue to do what we've always done and lose our sovereignty and our individual liberty? Or do we choose to move forward and tackle the issues we know we should have tackled? Now, we've tried the audacity of hope. We need a little bit more of the audacity of nope. Nope, that's it. That's it. There's no more money, and we're going to solve the problems. We're going to do it today. This is the best time to be in government. It is a new generation that will have to take up the banner. It has taken 40 years for us to centralize power in Washington, D.C., and it's going to take a new generation to pull it back to the states so that we can rebalance this democracy and move forward. God bless you for all that you do. God bless the United States of America, and God bless the sovereign state of Utah.